So if there's one thing that a great setup needs, it's good cable management. And as you guys know, that's something I struggle with. So in this video, I'm actually going to be going over a full transformation of my cable management from horrible to not as horrible. If you guys do enjoy videos like this that I put out, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Leave me some ideas down below in the comments if you want to see your potential idea turned into a video. Let's get right to the cables.
Alright guys, so I have prepared everything so far. I got a mess of cables over here. Then coming back to my PC over here, I've cleaned up the wires a bit, and I have kind of my supplies that I'm going to be using here. So the main things I'm going to be using are these cable boxes to hide my power strips, and then I'm also going to be just using some zip ties to tie the cables together, and we're going to try to clean up this sea of wires as much as we can down here. And then we also have this IKEA Signum rack that I've had for a while but I haven't really utilized, so that's under the desk. We're going to use that to route the cables, hopefully also route them down the leg of the desk, and then honestly we're going to just try our best to make this look super clean, because I'm tired of the comments talking about my cable management, and it stops now. So with that being said, I'm gonna do a bit of a time lapse, check in with you guys at specific points, and yeah, let's see how this goes. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna start off doing is, this is very cozy down here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start unplugging all these things just so I can actually start figuring out what I wanna do with all these cables here. So you got the first cable box, and this is going to be for this power strip, and we'll see how this actually works out. So we can see that this is looking a bit less cluttered. Obviously, you know, there's still these cables all over the place. I moved all of my lighting things right here just to get it out of the way. But what I'm gonna start doing now is I'm gonna start working at the back of my PC and routing the cables actually downwards. Use the Signum rack and maybe go down that post right there into the cable box. That's my main goal right there. And then I'm going to try to direct the other ones towards a second cable box there. Then I'm gonna put this power bar in that has the wire for my camera and all that. So that's the main goal. We'll see how this turns out, and I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Alright, so I figured out most of the stuff. I got my power cable going down below here, and it's going into the cable box. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the wires behind the monitor. It's going to be a bit hard to see, but yeah, that was a big component where I had these cables kind of going along on an angle here, and it was just really annoying, really just irritating to look at. So hopefully dealing with that will just lead to a cleaner appearance, and yeah, let's get to routing those cables. So I kind of want to show my progress. So what I have is I have these cables going off to the side. I'm probably going to actually strip them to the leg right there of the desk. And I don't know if I'm going to do a cable box there or not. If not, I might just buy another one and then just not have that in the video and just do it myself. But I'm obviously going to keep that one there because that's where a lot of the stuff gets plugged into under my PC, like my lighting and stuff. But I'm considering putting one back here to hide the cables behind my PC itself, just because I feel like it could be utilized right there and just hide a lot of the cables instead of actually having to use the Signum rack for everything. So I still have all this stuff to deal with. Mostly it's just lighting. All I have really is my Ethernet wire that I have to somehow run along the floor here and up, and then my keyboard wire, which I'll probably put in the cable box when I put it back there, and then the wire for my mouse as well as my USB panel light that I'll have back there, probably behind the cable box, and I'll run the cable through it. But yeah, that's my plan, and I'll update you guys once I actually finish working on that part. Alright, so I got all the cables there. I swapped out my white USB Type-C for my keyboard and put in a black one because I felt like it matched the rest of the cables, and the box that I'm using is going to be black, so I'm going to have that behind there, so I have the cable routed all the way around. But then I also have the wire for my USB extender for my camera, and then I also have my mouse little charger thing for my wireless mouse plugged in there. So we got all the USB ports plugged in there. I'm going to run the Ethernet cable underneath, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the box up there and we're going to get that sorted out. Alright, so this is a bit of a preview of what it looks like. You know, definitely a lot cleaner having that box there. Obviously, this stuff's a little bit mangled, so I'm going to take some zip ties to that. Everything there should be finalized, so we should be good to actually zip tie those. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on actually dealing with these cables right after I'll zip tie those. And then from there, all we have to really do is work on our lighting here, and everything should be good. So stay tuned for that, and I'll pick up in a second after I get this dealt with. Got the zip ties on those, got to route some cables behind there still, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to clean up this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to time lapse the rest of this, and then I'm going to set up my lighting, and I'll show you guys the final product. Alright, so I know it looks super messy there, but we're going to get that sorted out. I'm going to get my power bar closer to there so we can just get all the wires. I am going to buy another cable box, like I said. So I'm going to do some behind the scenes, off camera cable management probably after this video and get that sorted out. But other than that, everything else is looking great. Not really any cables in sight compared to last time. That's a different story. I still have to sort that out and tuck it behind, tuck it in the cable box type of thing. But yeah, that is pretty much going to be that. So I'm actually just going to do everything off camera now, and then I'll just see you guys once I've actually finished everything. We're going to do a big reveal of the finalized setup with everything, and I'm super excited. Alright guys, so this is the finalized product. We can see that down here we're not having a lot of cable string along. You know, obviously that's not the best. I still got to clean that up. I'm getting a cable box for that. So I'll have a little update probably in one of my next setup videos. And then down there, I don't know really what I could do just because the lights that I use for ambient lighting are wired, so there's not much that I can do to get around that unnecessarily. And I am working to get a command strip for the bottom of that little thing for my LED strip. So that's on the ground on purpose. Trust me, I'm not leaving it like that. That would really bother me. And then just all the way down there, not too bad other than that Ethernet cable. I'm probably going to end up, you know, using some sort of hook or cable clip at the bottom of the desk there. But I probably will do some sort of little setup update where I show the small little things that I'm adding, such as the command strips that have the clips for the cables that I'll probably put on the bottom of the desk along the side or something like that in case I want to expand. But yeah, along the back right here we can see that's done pretty well. We got a cable box back there. Then we got the charger for my wireless mouse right here, and then right there, and then we have these routed down the side nicely. I just have to work on a cable box for that, and then everything should be good. But yeah, it's pretty sad to say that this is probably the best cable management I've had in a really long time, just because I haven't had a permanent setup recently. But I'll show a little after product cinematic type thing and just show you guys what my setup is looking like with this updated cable management versus what it was looking like a bit before. And yeah guys, that's actually going to conclude the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know down below. But with that being said, I will see you guys in a future video on the channel. Peace out.